Can't quite get in range.
Huh. But usually when the AA buys everything, he should have go for boots, right? Unless they bought something. Huh, that's weird. Maybe he actually bought the wards. I didn't pay attention, but... So right now, the Venge is going to go for a pull. He has a tangle, so he's going to be just doing the standard double pull, not allowing the Wind Ranger to get much experience. The Wind Ranger didn't even manage to get his ward down. That's why you see nowadays, with the TP scroll getting cheaper and cheaper, and someday maybe the dream is to get a free TP scroll. You can actually just TP.
You get gold for buying a TP scroll. That's going to be the final evolution.
So you get interest.
Yeah. So, there's your first blood. Tavo gets caught out top lane. Looks like a simple chaos bolt.
He didn't get a really good eye shots block at the start. He only got one creep on the spot where you do as clockwork a lot. So he didn't able to get the creeps pushing towards his side. So generally when you see Tusk do this at level 1, you expect him to get at least one level, you know. And they didn't able to devote this as well. So they didn't manage to get the devote on the observer here. And bottom lane, we see a stun onto Swan.
Swan running back the other way, wants to stay as far as he can from that gyrocopter. One more auto attack, no chance. Cat able with the long range lob of an auto attack to get the kill there.
He just tried to KS maybe one more creep, like get one more creep before he died. Get that value, and he's now gonna pass his observer back towards the base so they can actually use it somewhere else. And the Shaman is not going to be able to get this devote. This ward is extremely well placed because the sentry here doesn't really, it barely actually sees this ward, and the ward actually still blocks the spawn. And they actually gave one other sentry ward to Zhuan at the start, so they didn't have the luxury of having two sentry.
So they continue to dual lane mid here. The TA still farming reasonably well, has 17 wand charges already. I guess this is one of those rare situations where it's good to get the upgraded stick as quickly as possible for the extra charges.
Against two heroes in mid, Bat Rider and Zeus, you actually can afford to go for that upgraded one at the start of the game. And right now we see Dub going back to stacking Ancients, sorry not Ancients but just normal neutral camps for the Bat Rider to use after he gets his levels. So he's gonna be able to get, I imagine, a faster blink timing than the last game if he goes back for the same build, which is brown boots and bottle into his dagger.
They may continue to try to make moves on Swan bottom lane. They will have a bench stun here, and not gonna use it.
Yeah, he's fine. He's gonna be able to survive even if they drop a stun on him.
Oh, TA, so much burn damage coming out mid lane. He does have the stick charges. Doesn't pop it. Probably would have died anyway. Hangs on to them for the
He had a
two.
really good chance to survive that though, because his reflection was coming off cooldown. So if he was able to survive long enough for that, the Venge would have probably saved him though. So it's kind of surprising that he didn't try to. Maybe he just waited too long. He wanted to wait for the last second to pop your wand charges so you get the maximum out of it. But it's going to cost him his life, and he's going to TV back to the lane, and we see bottom lane Zhuan getting cold fitted, but he's able to escape with
Monkeys also got to be a bit cautious here. Firefly was cooling down, and they do get the kill. Meanwhile, Bat Rider barely able to survive. Now turns, going back onto Cat. They need some backup here. Tusk snowballing his way forward. He's just barely going to get the stun off. Doesn't have the mana for the shards though, so Monkeys gets the kill, and then he skates away, flapping home to safety after forcing the 3-hero rotation. Even sticks around for an auto attack. Got to be careful about those side blades though.
Yeah, it's It's the change, you know, the recent nerf to eye shots where you have more mana cost at level 1. That proved to
definitely made the difference there.
Yeah, a really big difference.
Oh, hasted AA. Oh, boop, boop. Where's he going? Oh, chilling touch also deployed, trying to finish off Monkeys. This could be bad. This could be very bad. The shackles come out now. Well, still only level 1. They blast the AA down to the low ground, and he will melt to the flame break. So Bat Rider now with 2 kills in the mid lane, 1300 gold. This is before he farms his stacks.
He's gonna wait for his bottle. Yeah, he's gonna get his blink. Maybe 6 minutes. If he clears this stack, this is probably about 500-600 gold. Yeah, so he's gonna get it very early, maybe minute 7 or minute. Oh, there's another stack here. Okay, he's definitely gonna get it at minute 7.
Unless they gank him right about now.
Which is not that possible.
Yes, definitely not. So it's happening. The fast blink is definitely in the cards. And they have managed to slow down the Templar Assassin, which is where, if you're paying Gaming Winter, feels like 4DR is gonna have to be the aggressive for this team and make a lot of plays early.
He has a TP at level 6, so he definitely has that getting ready for him. He's ready to rotate whenever he sees an perfect opportunity to actually make his cooldown useful, but I think he's gonna probably save it for the Bat Rider gank. If the Bat Rider has Blink and then he ganks the other lanes, you have a TP to call down.
Derp. Tanking a cooldown. That is on cooldown for 50 seconds now. Also gonna have to pop a salve here.
Are you sure he was tanking that call?
No. He took one. Took a missile to the face.
So Bat has his Blink right now. After he finishes this huge... he should be able to get all the last hits.
He's gonna steal so many! Oh, we're gonna Hex now. Turn on Monkeys though. Oh no, the Shackle as well. This could be so disastrous for TA, but Bat Rider a bit too low to engage. Venge just creeping in. They have the trap. Now committing, throwing out the Wave of Terror, forcing Frugas back, and he took quite a few of those creeps.
Yeah, but he still got majority. The Bat still got majority of it, and
still has the Blink.
He has his Blink right now.
I think he was trying to line up a Psyblade to kill the Bat. Oh, might be dead here. Pulled back into the tower into an instant. 3 seconds stun. Waga getting way more lockdown than even required there.
Let's see where the Bat goes for. Bottom lane, you probably want to have a smoke because there's mostly a lane ward. Unless he wants to try to bait. Yeah, he's gonna go bottom.
Lane ward is there.
They should be able to see him.
40R doesn't get off the cooldown, doesn't get anything off. In fact, as the Wyvern will auto attack him now, has the stick charges popping. The cooldown actually gets pushed back a bit.
Oh no, that was bad. That flame break was actually
pause, but it has the damage over time. He's already used stick. He made
I think he's
50 damage per second here, but only 1 second left.
Oh no, there's still acting. Yeah, he might actually still die.
He might still die.
Yeah, but that was not ideal flame.
Oh, and he's got the sticky napalm, so yeah, I think he's probably dead here.
It didn't have to be that close though. I think they probably should have...
Unfortunate for paiN because it looked like 40R should have had a second if he was very quick to drop the call down. He has the lane ward, so he did see the Bat coming. And the Bat didn't instantly lasso.
The thing is, like, the ward is actually a little bit different from the normal spot. It's actually further back, so it actually spotted him quite late. If it was the normal spot, I would probably say yes, he would have been able to react.
Yeah, if it was all the way up here. He still had like a second.
Yeah, he definitely had time, but it's just he was focusing on last hitting though, so sometimes when you... That extra half second would actually make a difference.
But this is so big for Root if they get this kill, because that is the hero that needs to be the engine for the comeback. TA has been shut down. Tusk is doing... How's he doing? Level 5. He's doing okay in the offlane, but definitely not great.
They have an Observer ward to scout and actually block the Ancient stacking for the TA as well. So overall, Root has been really diligent in making sure that they are removing all the comeback mechanics for the TA. Right now, basically the biggest one is the Ancients area and killing the Gyro as well. So they basically shut down both of their cores if they're actually going to get this kill. We'll see.
Alright, back to the action where Darkcopter does go down to the last burn damage. The turn though comes from the H apparition. Derp will drop, but the trade may be Monkeys grabbing another kill. They've got a Bat Rider problem. As the Napalm continues to stack up Flame Break available, if he can just get the mana for it, and he's got it. Doesn't even need the Flame Break, just a blink auto attack gets the job done. Monkeys forever, 5-0-0 at 8 minutes. Another 1,200 gold already banked up.
I'm actually thinking what he wants next though. Either bots or force stuff. I think force stuff will still be good though. Bots is like, it's still a really good option if you're having such a great start though. So both options are possible for the Bat Rider here. I think bots is more overall much greedier because it's gonna make you want to farm more when you get a bots. You want to like occupy the enemy jungle like how Bone 7 plays his Bat. You want to take away as much farm as possible from the enemy team.
I mean, Winter, he's gonna have a force staff possibly before Venge has swap. Well, I guess getting the Ancient Experience will help.
You don't see that too often.
And the level 1 swap, I mean, they did improve the range a bit. It's still not great, though.
I think in this sort of game, you can also consider getting a U Scepter on Bat. You blink in, you lasso the first target, then you use the Venge, so you actually prevent him from actually swapping out the target.
They want Waga. They initiate with the Snowball, call down to follow this one up, but he dodges the Venge stun! Not gonna matter. Still will go down, gets off a couple pokes on that Vengeful Spirit, but... Successful kill while in the bottom lane. Monkeys continues to terrorize the paiN supports, making his way onto the Ancient Apparition.
Man,
no easy escape. He's gone for the Quelling Blade Midas Rush, but one more auto attack, doesn't even need it. The burn damage gets the job done. They force out the gyro rotation, and guess what? They're smoked, and they're looking for the copter. No cooldown to turn this, no supports in sight. Does anyone even have a TP? No time to talk about it because the lasso's already come out. Splitzer blast flying through, and while that was happening, the Shadow Sham will also die bottom, or top lane rather, but the bigger kill, 40R, likely to go down, has the salve though. They need a little more damage here. Can't quite do it, down to 60 HP. Monkeys commits for it, he'll get the job done. That's his 4th step, already completed. Sub 10-minute force blink. Batrider has officially gone out of control.
This is a real terror right now with
this
the
is the dream Batrider start.
Yeah, this is definitely the dream start you have. He's gonna be able to do so much.
7 kills.
I think right now, because he's so scary, you can't really farm anymore outside. Even if you have your supports behind you, so what? You're not gonna be safe, you know, once you get lasso plus 4 stuff. So they have to farm generally in much safer and much more constricted area right now for paiN. So it's gonna hinder a lot of their growth as the TA and the Gyro didn't have a good early game. They need to rely on this task which also didn't have a good early game. So things are looking really bad for paiN right now.
Batrider, hey, what do you know? Diving Ancient Apparition again. We've seen this movie before, and it ends with a dead AA, but it may also end with the dead monkeys as he 4 steps onto the high ground. In pursuit is the Templar Assassin, ever so close, but he bottles up, thinking about the re-engage on Cat. Could somebody please come kill this Batrider? 200 HP, and diving the bench, blinking past the tower, still diving forward, gets off the flame break, a little more auto, wants that 1 auto attack of damage to get the kill. Sticky napalm up to 5 HP, and then the blink from Swan will end him. But the Batrider has finally been killed off. The infection is over. Gives away a 900 gold bounty to the Tusk.
Not worth it though, 1000 gold. That was... He would have been able to get out though after that kill. That was just way too greedy to try and get the second. I mean, at this point, killing a low-level support doesn't give you anything. Apart from that kill goal, which is not worth it. And you actually put yourself in such a big risk that even if say he gets that kill, the second kill, and he dies, it's still not worth it.
Well, the streak is over, so the Batrider has been slowed down officially.
The Batrider problem has been temporarily solved. It's still a big deal that he's so farmed right now.
They still don't have swap, which is their only reliable tool to deal with it.
He's gonna be needing a lane to get his level 6 though somehow. He needs someone to give him a lane to actually farm. And right now, if you look at Root's wards, they have really good wards at scouting all this jungling. And they have really... Like, look at the map, like, top side they have 2 wards, bottom lane they have also 2 wards, and the sentries from paiN didn't actually get to deward anything. They know there's vision up from Root, but they just don't know where. So this is gonna make life for the Batrider easy. He's gonna know where and when to gank.
Well, supports who aren't having trouble getting levels. Frugas at the top of that list.
Tavor's gonna try and go on Swan here.
Down on the low ground, in comes... Oh, he runs back into the Ice Blast, but also away from Tavo. He didn't get off the Walrus Punch, and now may end up escaping here. Wow. Tavo has the shards, but it wouldn't be quite in time.
He was greedy though. He went for the snowball, and then he wanted to right-click once, then use the Walrus Punch. Usually you see players just, okay, snowball, get the...
Instantly Walrus Punch.
Just get the combo off, get the damage off, and you don't try to be too greedy, but they're being greedy there. Cost them a kill, and Monkeys, again, in a very advanced position, dangerous territory.
Well, with all the wards, he does have a good sense of where these heroes are. Even starts throwing napalm on them while they're under the tower, and because there's no swap, they have no easy help for the TA. Refraction still on cooldown, the flame break, burning him down further and further. Can he get off the refraction time? Just barely. He continues to immolate, though, almost immediately removing all of his defensive charges. Still in pursuit is Monkeys. He's killed off the other 2 while that was happening, and now he wants this TA kill as well. Blinky forward, flame breaks there. A couple more auto attacks, burning, and dead.
Wow.
Monkeys just doing work on the mid lane.
Well played.
The Gyro also died when he TP'd in, so it ends up being 3 heroes in total falling there. Both big carries, and well, Venge now she has swap, but she dies again as well.
This time the aggression pays off and redeeming himself from the last situation that he got himself in.
It's the wards. Derp has done an amazing job of those wards. There's no way Batrider goes for that without good vision.
They're gonna have a mass serpent ward in 20 seconds. So we'll see whether they actually use... I think with the armlet on the CK, they can use the CK as a tank against Roshan, and you drop the wards for... At this point, do you even give the Aegis to the CK? I think Batrider is the biggest hero. But you rarely get to say that Batrider is the biggest hero, you deserve the Aegis. And top lane, we're gonna see the ward MVP for Root Gaming getting taken out there with the cooldown.
Well, his job, though, has generally been done. Gets them the vision, but we'll give up the kill. paiN definitely looking for more of that.
So the transition part for Root right now is to get vision control. So you want to get a gem sometime in the future to make sure that you remove all paiN's vision, and then they will be playing in the dark against the Bat Rider, which is
seems he wants
horrible.
BOTs.
Yeah, I think BOT first is fine because gem too early is not that useful sometimes. So gem in the mid game for minute 20 to 25 is really good. Oh, he's going in.
TA, the long range lasso instantly cancelled by the swap, and now the hasted TA charges back. They might be able to kill the Bat Rider. Yes, they will.
Yeah, that would have never happened if they have like no vision there. So that what little vision paiN has, allowing them to react to that Bat Rider gang, it's generally a very aggressive, a dangerous thing when you run up the Ancients area there without knowing if there's a vision or not.
And maybe not thinking about the swap either, as because they had yet to see it.
They only did that because they had a really deep ward by Dub before, so they saw the TA farming. But it was just risky though, because sometimes when you're walking past potential vision in areas and you don't have sentry wards and you don't have smoke, because when you don't have gem you want to have sentries or smoke, but he didn't have those two. So right now
that will give the TA her Desolator, and she has fully caught up. 1 and 3, still almost dead even with the Bat Rider.
Yeah.
And they're down 2 towers. Those Ancients really giving her a lot.
I see any smoke move. Okay, so they're gonna make a smoke move right now. But
where do they go?
They don't have last off, I mean, it's fine though. They just need to...
Do they sneak the Roche here? Looks like they want to.
Yeah.
Alright, the new Chaos Strike gonna come into play for sure. Armor reduction of 5 once he gets his crit.
A built-in medallion.
Yeah, that's with the medallion nerf, it definitely paves the way for Venge and I guess now Chaos Knight to potentially be more valuable pickups.
Smoke action here.
But Monkeys, he's got the trump card. He's no swap out, but TA will run in anyway. Still the Desolator. Got to be careful about how you engage those Shackle. Connects from long range. The shards come in, pushing Frogos back towards the Roshan, and now almost killing off everybody. The TA forced back quickly. Too low to fully engage. Monkeys up to the high ground. Waga committing for the Aegis will grab it. He was clipped previously by the Ice Blast, but should be relatively okay now. Jumping forward, has the armlet, toggles it on, and starts slowly hacking away at 40R, trying to beat the propeller off of this little helicopter man, and we'll do it in the end. 3 heroes down, chasing for more. Zwan on the hunt, looking for Tavo. Shackle's there. Focus fire activated, and we'll lay into him. Snowball, where's he going? Trying to blink forward, gets the uppercut, kills off the Wind Ranger. Tavo with a pretty nice play there, ends the killing spree as well. Still on the run though, and Batman on cleanup duty.
Toasted and bang.
We'll get the next kill, and they're not even done yet, Winter. They're also diving onto Cat. That minus armor doing some pretty big work here. Cat, dropping low, swap back out, trying to survive, but they do have an Aegis going for round 2. Derp may go down here. Shatters under the tower. Cat juking, trying to sneak away. The Sigil, very frustrating. Waga just needs a little bit of vision to stun the jukes. Maybe the turn, the cooldown coming through now. Waga, has he overextended? Has he fed away the Aegis here? Cat has 1 stick charge. There's a 3-second disable. Waga just scrambling back as quick as he can, trying to get out of here. And finally the Bat Rider arrives, but this is not going to stop the TA, who also runs in. They do end up losing the Vengeful Spirit and the burn damage of the Bat Rider on the backside of the fight. 40R could be next. The 2-hero Shackle coming out from Zwan, and now looking for a bit more. We'll finish off the TA as well. 3 heroes down again, and Waga leads them on a merry chase before finally springing the trap and executing them all.
Apart from some overextensions, but this has been a Bat Rider clinic given by Monkeys forever though. This is exactly how you want to play Bat.
They have 21 kills, he's been in on 19 of them.
Yeah, he's controlling the whole tempo of the game,
This reminds me of the old days when Bat Rider was the
caught out here mid lane.
Flapping terror, though. He may go down here. Oh, 8 HP! 8 HP! Monkeys, living life on the edge, but he lives to tell the tale.
He has 1.8k gold right now, so let's see if I think either you go for a gem or you go for... BKB is fine as well this game, but I definitely personally feel like the use would be useful against the bench swap. But either way, it's all items that is possible good choices for him here, so we'll see what he goes for right now. But I definitely think a gem is a really crucial item to go for as Bat in this situation.
Yeah, he's going BKB for now, it looks like. Grabs the Ogre Club. So no early gem pickup. Maybe a support will buy one. We'll find out.
Don't bully the supports, man. Your Bat is so rich.
Fast BKB is... It's not... I guess it's not that amazing this game. But... Who cares about BKBs? Monkeys, he's even hanging onto the lasso here. He's gonna save it for a rainy day.
He's been really very good at knowing when to save the lasso and when to use it. When he doesn't need it, he doesn't waste it.
Should get the bottom tower off of this one with the double damage run up on the Wind Ranger. Easily will finish it off. Gets the last hit as well. Tavo on the hunt.
Top lane dub. He might actually go down here.
This is a dangerous tower dive. But if he can combo him, no chance for Derp to react. Uppercut comes through, call down, finishes the job. And Tavo will look to retreat out now. Has the mech available if they want to push a bit more. Does pop it.
Waga's gonna have his Phantasm up when he arrives at top lane, so we see
and
the
guess who's coming? The guy who saved his lasso, Monkeys Forever!
It's not a BKB, it's an Aghanims, by the way. He has a point.
Okay, I like that curveball. And he's almost got the Ags as well.
I'm not sure if that would be too useful though, because everyone will be sort of spread out. But we'll see whether if he actually makes the... I mean, it does give him a lot of solo kill potential. Mid lane, we see Fogos going in.
Oh, that swap from Cat actually almost bringing the Shaman back towards safety while the Wind Ranger does the heavy lifting. Curse coming out, killing off the TA. Now Cat in a lot of danger. Not long for this world. The Venge will drop as well. 2 more bite the dust, and now they may even lose Tavo, who's been scouted out in the river, trying to backstab or sideswipe Root Gaming. No real way out of this one as long as they have a stun, and they've got multiple. Tavo, TP cancelled, will drop as well. 3 kills.
Man, that damage...
Waga just kind of here to congratulate the team.
That damage over time was such a really big change for Batrider.
He's much more of like a solo killing machine when he needs to be.
Yeah, with the Aghanims, it's gonna allow him to solo kill, I think, basically anyone. No one has BKB. So once you get the lasso off with like 1 or 2 napalm stacks, you're basically dead with the Firefly plus the Aghanims.
And you can't really run from that guy either. He was always the master of slowly wearing people down. It's nice to see Batrider again. One of my favorite heroes. I know he's your favorite. You have to be happy.
Haste Rune. One of his favorite runes for Bat. Wow, the dives!
The aggression, Monkeys. He doesn't give a crap at all. He's even thinking about going back in.
He has to be careful not to give away kills now though. Top lane, they're gonna get the... Okay, poor TA.
There used to be a TA top. There is no longer such a creature occupying this mortal plane. Back to the well with her.
Creature? TA is a creature? And we're gonna see a lasso by the creature of the bat here. That is the real creature.
I can't argue with your zoology, Winter. You win this one. But I'll be back.
So you're trying some Arnold Schwarzenegger. From Lord of the Rings to Terminator.
And everywhere in between. Little Game of Thrones to spice up your life as well. You haven't watched Game of Thrones, have you?
No.
Oh, you're definitely watching it while you're here. Whether you like it or not.
No, I'm gonna be busy playing my pubs.
Okay. Well, you can watch while you're playing pubs. During your breaks.
Just look at how Mr. Gorman is treating me here at the house.
So abusive, making you watch amazing television, feeding you good food, giving you cats to cuddle with, even though you don't like cats because you
I'm a dog
must
person.
be evil. Well, I'm also a dog person, but
if you don't like...
There's a difference between preferring dogs and not liking cats, though, and you don't like cats.
Well...
Do you disagree? Am I speaking incorrectly?
I just like dogs more. I can't really say I don't like the cats.
You're neutral on them. All right. I'll rescind my comment.
I just have to say the cats at the house don't like me.
Well, maybe they sense your... They can sense your impatience with them. Ooh, the double gem grab. Tusk's gonna risk it. So how does a gem help paiN here?
When you're losing, you have to get a gem to reclaim control of the map against Batrider. So I think regardless of winning or losing, gem is still a crucial item. If you're winning, the gem allows you to go further ahead, and when you're losing, the gem allows you to come back into the game.
So do you think, is your gem logic the same as the Midas logic? When you're really far behind, sometimes you need the Midas to have a chance of catch up, and when you're already ahead, get farther ahead with the Midas?
Yeah, basically it's the same with the Vision game. So we'll see a Desolator from Juan as well here with his Aghanim, so he's gonna be able to dish out massive amounts of damage, and they have Deso plus the...
And meanwhile, TA just has a Deso.
Yeah, they have the Deso plus the minus armor from Waga with his crit, so they have a lot of minus armor going on to buff up the whole team's physical damage, and it's very useful for the wards as well. And we see another lasso here, he's gonna put it on the cliff.
Taken again!
Wow, he's not putting him on the cliff. Okay, I think
just pulled him a bit farther than he intended to.
Yeah. But you could see how much damage he was dealing with the Aghanims there. I was like, if he was in a worse position, I think the Bat could have solo killed the TA. But because TA was very near to the base, he was not taking any chances trying to solo kill him there. If he would have actually putted him on the cliff, I think it would have forced at least the bench to swap him, but he would still live, I guess. Haste Rune again for Monkeys Forever, just like his game hasn't been going good enough, and they gave him another Haste Rune.
Ice Frog knows no mercy. You fool.
You mortal fools.
I still like your Doom impression. I think that's my favorite. You are doomed! You are doomed! We'll see if we get to see him.
When the right situation arises, maybe I'll do it.
paiN are wrapping around now.
Gem hunting, you know? This is gem hunting.
Oh man, this is the hardest possible here to gank. They do even scout him with the Wave of Terror, but good luck actually catching him. Shards coming out as well, Monkeys hanging around like...
He's gonna try and lasso someone to kill when they're retreating.
Yeah, first he'll deal with the ward, maybe the sigil.
Let's see what's on the horizons for them. Roshan is going to respawn soon, so that's probably the last thing they need. I don't think they need any more items, so everyone has their items. Waga's going for probably a Manta. I think Manta or Skadi is good here for the CK. Both are really solid options, and probably you put the Aegis on him and then you start sieging. So that's gonna be the plan for Root. They're gonna be looking to finish the game in the next...
They're so good at breaking the base, actually.
Yeah, with the Shaman Wards and Phantasm.
And Focus Fire, with a Deso.
And Batman.
I guess...
Okay, here we go, Batman.
Alright, taken again. Somebody call Liam Neeson! This Templar Assassin's in all kinds of trouble. Swapped out, burning though ever so quickly, and through Ghost of all things is gonna jump in, finishes the drop, drops the wards as well. I guess it's outside the base. Small consolation. It's gonna be a very nice call down there, which will cost the Shadow Shaman his life, but 3 heroes down. Root on the verge. They're close.
I can tell you that Liam Neeson is not going to be able to save paiN Gaming.
Nothing can save you now.
They're in too far of a hole right now for them to be able to get saved. I think it's really difficult for paiN already. They have to rely on Root making some sort
Speaking of good runes, by the way.
Speaking of good runes, double damage on Wind Ranger. But it's really difficult for paiN to win right now. They have to rely on Root actually messing up things. You know, some sort of big mistake that allows them to actually capitalize and kill everyone.
I'm just not sure who the hero is that can have make the big play for them. They don't have like a Darkseer or an Earthshaker.
Yeah, that's why I suggested
Faceless Void type hero.
Remember in the drafting phase I suggested Undying, so they have a very strong lane to punish the Shaman pick. Because if you let Shaman get away, it's one of the best supports. It's just like Lion. You offer so much to your team. You get your wards down, you get Roshan, you push towers, you have a lot of disable with the Hex and the Shackles. So when you let something like a Shaman get away from the opponent, like you get levels on the hero, you want to have a good, you know, exchange, or if you're not punishing him. And this game I don't really see any good exchanges apart from AA, and they didn't even really use the early Ice Blast to get a lot of kills because the Bat Rider was like busy killing the AA the whole game.
Busy massacring.
He's busy melting the Iceman.
Hey, he's still got farm though. He's got the level 2 ultimate. He went back for Midas Yules as well. Surprisingly, I don't want to say good recovery because he was always given a lot of farm priority for support, but he still managed to get his items. Now the question will be, can he get like that big Aghanim Scepter type pickup? We'll see. For now, they are working on the Roshans. Well, I'm going to go to work here.
I actually highly doubt he's going to finish that before the game ends. Because Root is going to look to finish the game with this.
Oh, look what Rune Monkeys has! Another haste rune, and they beat out the Ice Blast. Great time to think about going in now.
Man, he's been playing so aggressive.
Oh, he doesn't care. They have no punish for this.
I mean, if the Tusk has a dagger, then maybe he can't play this aggressive, I guess.
Man, you know you're far ahead when the Batrider, by himself, scares the entire enemy team off the tower.
The Batrider is flying around your face and you can't do shit about it.
They're moving in mid now. Root are smoked up. Derp in front. Has the blink.
I guess they're waiting for Waga to finish this item. He has 3k gold, so if they're waiting for him to finish, and he's getting level 16, so he's gonna get level 16 plus Mentor, I guess. Then they're gonna look to finish the game. And they put the Aegis on what? Wind Ranger. Okay.
Shackle available, and they'll kidnap again. 40R just pummeled. No chance of a swap. It's not even close here. They gotta worry about a shackle as well, and I think the TA realizes it, blinking back to safety. But they will siege the tower using the Cold Embrace to tank a bit longer on the creep. Now, wrapping around towards bottom. They're gonna get high ground and quickly focus fire that tower down. Swan breaking in this base wide open.
Waga is like, you guys got it. I don't even need to be here.
Well, suddenly a wild TA appears down in the middle of the team fight and in a lot of trouble. Swap back up to the high ground, snowballing forward onto 3 heroes. Well played there by the Tusk, but still they're gonna lose the TA. Derp finishing the job. And now Swan looking for more, diving onto Tavo, blinking forward as the Batrider wants to finish him off. The rest of the team trying to swing around from behind, kill up Derp. Derp as well will fall, but ends up being a 3-for-1 around the map. Another monster kill streak well underway here for the Batrider as he continues pursuit. Diving in deeper, staffing back, changes his mind. This guy is so maneuverable. And then even gets the flame break off. May kill off Cat. The GG's called, and while that's happening, and Courier even dies just to really rub salt in the wound. Waga, like you said, AFK, taking the rack, securing the game. Root will grab it 2-0.
And once again, Batrider Clinic by Monkeys Forever. This is how the hero should be played when you get a really good start, and he just put too much fear, you know. It's very hard to deal with him because they don't have good ways, you know. The bench didn't have a swap for the Batrider for the most part of the game in the early phase, where Batrider was killing like the Gyro and the TA left and right and the AA as well. And I just feel like they needed their lanes to go better though. Their heroes are, it's not like they got outdrafted, you know. It's just, I felt like the lanes didn't go well for them. They probably should have prioritized getting another hero to lane with the Tusk so they can actually pressure the Shaman's lane. They just let Root get away from...
They went back for the Venge AA as their 2 supports, and they just didn't... We didn't really feel the impact.
That's why I was saying that they might actually want to consider tri-lane, you know. Venge AA plus Gyro. Then they have the Tusk versus, you know, Wind Ranger lane, which obviously